Tataro, what do you got to say? Sam, might I ask a favor of you? I'm not normally one to pry, but Flaminian has been oddly distracted ever since you came back to tell us of your travels in the first. Would you go and see if she's alright? Yeah, sure. Alright, Krell, what do we got going on? Old enemies, new threats. Krell is glad for you to return, though it remains to be seen if she has glad tidings to share. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay. Sam, what a pleasant surprise. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya treatment has proven effective in destabilizing their corporal ether. We must grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal XR to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the intrusion, but I come bearing urgent news. Okay, who's this? Oh, it's Maxima. Sam, it has been far too long, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while, my dude. Forgive me, I don't believe we have formally introduced. Maxima, former Garly ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. And Krell's like, oh, okay. Ah yes, I've heard the stories of defector from Gallermald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news? Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Dark. With their numbers, they are so greatly diminished. The main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamiga resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Okay. Commander Alden has arranged for a impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extended this invitation. Yeah, to me, of course. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone, though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades. I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all of this. Oh, thanks, Krell. I appreciate that. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alamigan quarter with all haste. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Oh, Tataro, you're just gonna chill here? Well, she does gotta watch over the rising stones and all that. Okay, Krell, what's going on? Much has changed since the first time we set foot in this city. Now we strive to preserve their freedom rather than reclaim it. But we've no time to reminisce. We mustn't keep the commander waiting. Yeah, let's do it. Maxima, what's up, man? Commander Alden awaits us in the Royal Palace. If you would follow me, well, let's do it. I've been waiting. Hey, it's been a while since we've seen you. Oh, wait. That's a black wolf with him. I was not expecting him to be here. That's
They're
crazy.
here, Commander.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury.
Right.
I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again.
hero of Eorzea.
Yeah. Been a while.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows and brought more than 2 companions.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
Right. We got a bigger threat to take care of.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand.
Gosh, that still kind of blows my mind there. I was not expecting
Being
that
the
to
sole
happen.
witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right. The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Wait, really? Wait, was it that thing that we fought? If they're actually building a new Ultimate weapon, it's that thing we fought. I mean, it did seem kind of powerful when we were fighting it with Estinian, but Estinian seemed like he was holding his ground with it. I don't know. I'm curious what this new Ultimate weapon is.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
Right.
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing.
Right. We remember that.
But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Wait, right now?
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you.
Oh boy, it looks like we're gonna be fighting it again.
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Oh man. You know, I'm just thinking there's like so much going on right at the moment, because I'm like, yo, my friends, the other Scions, they're over here on the edge of their lives. Like, who knows if we're gonna be able to find like a solution here. I mean, I think we probably will, of course. But like, we have a new ultimate weapon coming out of here out of nowhere. And then now we have Xenos doing some crazy stuff, working with some hooded guy. Like, what the heck? I don't know. Like, there's a lot going on at the current moment. And it's all like, yo, we need this taken care of right now. And I'm like, okay.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Okay then.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company.
No, what are you gonna do?
We shall meet there anon.
Alright, well I guess I'll see you later, dude. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I haven't seen him do any fighting or anything.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first.
Right.
I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
I have a feeling that that's probably gonna happen. I have a bad feeling that's probably gonna end up happening. Maybe not, but I don't know. Who knows, man? Alright. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new weapon, Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Okay. I feel like this might be important, so let's go ahead and take this on. Ah, San, glad you could make it. As you may have heard, Commander Alden has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not the soldiers stationed there are to chuff about being on the front line against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'll make short work of us mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Balazar and his followers who led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been given all good as they get. Unfortunately, their stories have met with little success. I dare say they benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague over at Porta Petura will show you the way. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. I take it you're ready to return to the first? Then I would ask that you apprise of the others of recent events here in the source. Namely, Xenos' return and development of the new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporal ether stable. Safe travel, San. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Me too. Okay, Exarch, I'm here. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I have made something of a breakthrough in my research of the soul in a means to return the Scions home. I trust you to have been making good use of your time. Yeah, I try to take on Ruby Weapon and all other kind of things. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of this situation. Yeah, that'll be great. Oh, look, it's that guy. What was it, Ilberd? Can't remember. My bad, it's been probably a week or two.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Well, definitely not good news. A lot of war and Ultima weapon stuff. So let me tell you about this new weapon, Ruby Weapon.
A new Ultima weapon? We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Oh.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Nice.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
I have a feeling that this crystal or aurosite, or white aurosite, is kind of like the Ascian one. But I have a feeling that this is going to come into play a lot later. It's just a feeling that I have, because why would we just only have it right here for this one occasion? And especially since they're like definitely making it seem like a big thing, I feel like this might come back to play at some point. I don't know, just some speculation.
However,
though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
Okay.
as well you should be. The Allagan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
That's good to hear.
My apologies.
Oh, Lena.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
Right.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness.
Oh, that's interesting. What's up?
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Okay, then.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
No.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Yeah, maybe. It may be it may be simply my imagination, but Lena has been rather grotesque with me late. You don't suppose she's still upset over that mishap with the salmon fillet, do you? Wait. What is that supposed to mean? Did you took her out on a date or something, dude? That's interesting. Never have I seen such a repository of knowledge. A stark reminder of what little we truly know of the world. That's true. Okay, upon White Orside Crystalline Foundation, we have built not a prison, but a refuge for the soul. With that, Moonbrea were here to see the wonders inspired by her research. To think we will not only have Xenos to contend with once we return, but a new Ultima weapon as well? Why must all of our enemies insist on returning from their graves? Yeah, Gestola, you know what? I do not blame you. It's kind of weird, but you know, we just gotta do it. Alright, Alphino, you ready for this, man? Alphino is eager to assist Captain Lena. Let's do it. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Wait. Okay. I know I haven't watched the Endwalker trailer, but I have been spoiled several times. But one thing I was spoiled of, and that is Alphino becoming a sage. Is this a hint? Is this a hint of him saying he's gonna be a sage? That's actually pretty cool. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Yeah, man. I suggest we hurry. Lena does not strike me as one who enjoys being made to wait. Alright, Lena, what's up? We have little time, so I will brief you. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I asked for your assistance in slaying it. Wait, really? A Sin Eater? I had heard some few yet remain after the knight had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That would not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Okay. Peace can lead to complacency, and they can gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes. However harmless they may seem, my men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. Why me? Why not Alphino? Yeah, let's do it. Excellent. Then let us make for Fort Job. Okay, let's do it. If you will wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Alrighty. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door that day after the Sin Eater attack. If you and yours hadn't come along, I have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. Okay, cool. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear I would not let you and anyone else down from this day forward. Okay, a pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly, it seems like only yesterday I've watched as you took flight astride an armor to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Yamorian soldiers were once locked blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. I think I actually do remember these guys. I think it was right after that huge Sin Eater invasion. Right after that, we had like 3 people we had to talk to, and I think these were the soldiers. We seem to be missing one. Sorry I'm late. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt It took longer than I anticipated. I will not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. The name's Dealer. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. Oh yeah, I remember him. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Yeah, I think I pointed that out. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above to serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so unfortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of the future they'll never know, and so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. And it's raining. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Nice. Your heroism inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staggering point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. Alright, let's go. It's raining out here. Let's see. Crystarium Scout. Oh, that's the Sin Eater right there.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Oh, who could it be?
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh! At the end of 5.1, there was that Arbert guy.
So I says to him, "Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says, "No, I'm a warrior of light." And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
What? I'm the Warrior of Light.
Warrior of Light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though?
Right.
It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the Warrior of Darkness.
I don't know what's going on here.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Oh, no worries, my man.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
Oh, you'll have a chance, I'm sure of it.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat.
No worries.
As for this Warrior of Light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Okay. I'm so curious of this.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Sure.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
Alright, be careful, Alphino. Safe travels, my man. Alright, Lena, what is this you want to talk so privately about? The
I will
unit.
not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
I was thinking about the Exarch.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice.
This rain has really thrown off the vibe a little bit. Okay, sure, what's up?
Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
That's nice.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
I think I like the second one. That one really, it kind of speaks to what he was saying before we left. Because he was like, man, I hope she doesn't look down on me or anything. You know, I was just trying to do what I can. I'll say this one then.
Are you sure?
Oh, definitely.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Alrighty. I feel like there's a thing between these two. It kind of seems like it. Okay, facing the truth. Her mind at ease, Lena is ready to return to her duties. Let's get to it. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Speed is up, let's go. There's a lot of people in the cutscene area. There must be a lot of people doing Shadowbringers right now. I'm gonna talk to the Exarch first. Alphino tells me the Warrior of Light has slain the Sin Eater. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to make of this. Yes, I was hoping to speak with you about, on second thought, never mind. I would be rude it'll be rude of me to pry. Oh, really? Okay, Warrior of Light, Harbingers of the Flood, and all of the world's woes. That this wanderer was so boldly claiming their name is most curious indeed. Right, it is. An adventurer calling themselves a Warrior of Light. Why would anyone tie themselves to the legacy of individuals held in such low regard in the first? Yeah, it's very curious. It's strange to think how heroes so beloved by the people could be brought back so low in such a short time. Alright, Alphino. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. Okay, what's up? I have been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. Okay, I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, and as well they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the cabinet's tomes, and with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Arbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains, right? Were it not for the records stored with the Crystal Tower, I would have no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Arbont. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as sin eaters is absurd. Yeah, it's definitely got to be insulting. Under normal circumstances, I would agree. But as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, and that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed. Not now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claim it was Arbert who helped you overcome Emmett Setch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him as only a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphinaud's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the Flood that followed in their wake. Well, what do you say, Sam? Spread the word, I say. Let's do it. I wish we had done this sooner. Yeah, let's do it. Then we're all of one mind on the matter. Good. Good. XR, might I ask you to continue working with Big Lug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the extra? We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. Well, let's hope for a change. Alright, Alphinaud, let's go ahead and convince these people. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. But now we need but wait for the people to gather. There's a lot of people. He's like, man, I know about the Warrior of Light. Why you gotta tell me this? You know, there's some people that are like that.
Nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Let's do it.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Alrighty then. That's interesting, but okay.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
That's true.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Oh, that's an awesome shot. Listen to me. You have the wrong information on the Warrior of Light. He's actually a good man, and his companions helped me out, and he helped me out. I was able to take out Emmett Sedge with his help. They've done many great deeds, and I have fought them once before, and they have tried to fight for this world, at my world. But I would not let his name go on in vain like that. No more. See, there's a woman, an Oracle, and Albert. The both of them, they did whatever they needed to do to save this world.
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
Yep.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Yeah. Lena? Oh, there he is right there. But why does he seem so evil, though?
Impossible.
You can see him too? I take it I'm not imagining this, then. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
Right, what is going on?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Yeah, sure.
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a warrior of light.
He seems a lot more different, though. Either this is an imposter, or there's something else going on here.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Right.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
Yeah, something's off
the hero
here.
Who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Ooh, that's a huge piece of information that we didn't want.
This land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
Oh, this ain't good.
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
I got a bad feeling about this.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet.
Right.
'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
I agree, Urianger.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Something suspicious is going on, man. What is that? And he just told everybody we're from a different world.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Even if he was, why is he acting like that? That's so strange for him to act like that. No, absolutely not. It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him. Yeah, I would definitely go with that one.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
That he is an Ascian.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it could be an Ascian. Oh boy, what's going on, dude? But which one?
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues.
Right.
And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Yes, that's right. He still is around. Dang, I forgot about him.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known.
Right.
Thus evicted from his borrowed form and cognizant no doubt of Emet-Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Makes sense.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Oh, definitely.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Yeah, I remember that way back then. It was a cool scene. Seeing Minfilia just like so calm and was like, "Oh, Totoro, nothing to worry about here. Just stick to your business. Yeah, that's okay." And then like he's just standing there like, "Oh, I'm ready." And I'm like, "Huh. Man, that was a good scene right there back then."
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emet-Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Right.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Yeah, if we were to get controlled, oh boy.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light?
That's true.
Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
I'm gonna go with the latter. It has to be the
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent.
Yeah, I remember that.
Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association.
Right.
That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
I agree.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen.
That's true.
Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Interesting. It's getting juicy. We must not act until Arbus hath made plain his plans. 'Twould be folly to proclaim him false of this juncture. Okay. We were a hair breadth from defeat when we faced Emmett Silk, and now we must contend with yet another Ascian? We must tread carefully. Yeah, that's true. Okay, asleep disturbed. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the flood, though I must say the reappearance of Albert, or rather one who appropriated his identity, was rather curious development. He is an impostor, of that there is no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were led to the rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver from their plight, prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Albert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intention. Let us pray that Master Alphino returns soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it's best to appraise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Albert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. I agree. Agreed. I think it is prudent that we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Big Leg and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel that it might be one day carry you home. What's on your mind, Yostola? You're thinking about something. And I think it's time I return to Greatwood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ascian has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emiselk's unique failings. I have no reason to think that Elidibus will be as forthcoming, right? Fortunately, I recently received word from Fanau that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Katana Ravel. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that the Ascians, perhaps, they may lead us to the truths we seek. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Would you care for a company? Be sure to let me know how that works out. Let's say that. I wouldn't dream of going without you. When you are ready, make for now. Alma and her sisters will be expecting us. Alright, let's do it. Then let us be about our task. Pray give my regards to the V's. Cool. You get to do more stuff with your Stola. Let us pray these new ruins are not as unwelcome as the last. Yeah, I agree. Welcome, allies of Ranka. We have accomplished much since last you came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Ratika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. Then it is good for you to have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. And it is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Okay, come now. Surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who was it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... Guys, you mustn't not tell. Then I suggest we be going. Get back here. Remind me exactly, how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's better for the better. Perhaps it's for the better, I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we the three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily sated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well that their enthusiasm, and if not for your senseless efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the katana ravel. Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh, looks like we're probably gonna do some fighting. Hold on a second. Okay, even Image Silk was taken aback to find a moral illustration of the final days in these ruins. What other surprises do you suppose yet lie within? I feel oddly ill-equipped to venture inside, but with you here, I'm sure things will work out. Oh, sure, cool. Ready when you are. Alright, let's do this. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when you're breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to review these scenes in their entirety. Oh. Alright, let's do it. I didn't think one of that was going to happen. Oh, we're at the boss. This is where the new ruins were.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Slowly walking. Okay, well. The heck is that?
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed. Why you...
Goofy. I just thought about it. I'm surrounded by a cat girl and 3 bunnies.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
Oh yeah, it's the owl. Are we gonna be doing puzzles?
The sealed door lies ahead.
Okay, it looks like we gotta place the owl right there. Or at least an owl somewhere. Maybe? Yeah.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Right. I have a feeling we're probably gonna have to fight
Too
that
simple.
thing.
There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Right. Like, I have a feeling we're probably gonna have to fight that thing right there.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
I knew we were gonna have to fight it.
Wait! Don't!
They're gonna. I knew she was gonna touch it.
What? But I only... What is happening?
Good job. Now we gotta fight this. Oh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. That's weird. Whoa, where did it go? Okay, I guess he's transporting us somewhere so we can fight. Am I by myself? Oh, you're just chilling. She turned into a card. Oh no, he wants to play triple triad. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I feel it kind of seems like he wants to play triple triad, but I know it's not true. Okay, wait, is it really? No. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Okay. Yet to heroes proven I learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you would see their set free, answer me these riddles 3. That's okay. Drift upon with kin do I veigh, those sought out apart, bitter might the whole do efforts discry. Wait, what? What am I? Okay, wait. Hall with kin do I vie, though sought apart, bitter met of the whole do our efforts descry. Just a paw with kin do I vie. Okay, what if it's this? Place your palm on the corral statue. Wait. If you would see the set free, just a paw with the kin do I vie. Though sought apart, bitter mint of the whole do our efforts descry. I don't know if I understand this. Solve the riddle of the Horka. I'm gonna say this. Because this one kind of looks just like him a little bit. Alright, let's go for it. No, it's wrong! A virtue by which the Ronkan says desperately pursue. Oh no, I'm so sorry. For this mistake, a single talisman I shall take. Oh no, I hope she's okay. Oh, that is not good. This is not good. With fearsome Fang, I travel with Pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. Fang. With fear of Fang, Pack was together harmony, thus for peace our land does not lack. Fearsome Fang. Okay, when I think of Pack, I think of wolves. So, wolf? Yes! Indeed, it was the spirit of the wolf their dictarines praised that they would know peace and harmony at the end of their days. The riddle answer you did discern, thus... Hey! What happened? I'm sorry about one of your sisters. My belly do... Oh, my belly do crawl, but my strength does... my strength does prosper reign within our hall. What am I? Belly crawl. Can you give me a hint or anything? Okay. Strength does reign within our home. So it's not the wolf. Maybe the Oppo statue? Oh no! The snake? I was thinking it was the snake, but then I was like... Ugh. For this mistake, a single talisman I shall take. Oh no! How am I gonna get them back? This is not good. I gotta get this next one right. I don't want to let your Stola down. They say that you which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. A test of mind and memory. Choose wisely and you all may yet go free. Oh, all of us. Okay. So as these talismans hid friend or foe, choose your companions well or sorrow no. Free your comrades from the talisman. Oh, snap. This ain't good. Oh, wait. It's like match, right? So if this is kind of like match, let's see. Is there a purpose to some meaning of an arrangement? I mean, they look pretty similar to me. Okay, let me just select this one real quick. Go on, trust your instincts. The revealed pair of talisman failed to summon. Okay. Okay. I was like, I wasn't expecting to having to do all this. This is a fight and all that. I like it. It's different. It's definitely different, and I like it. Okay, let's select this one. Okay. Oop. Alright, that's not right. Okay, there's your Stola. I don't know why I'm just thinking right here. Ah, nope. But I know where they are now. Okay. There's one there, and right here. Nice. The reveal appeared testament is returned. My thanks. No problem. Okay. Ah, shoot. Let's go with this one. Oh, it's Justola. Okay, well, I know where she is. So, right there. And right here. There we go. Now we got Justola out. Cool. Only one person left. So, I know where she is. She's right there. So, I don't think I flipped this one yet. So, let's see. Okay, cool. I know exactly where she is, which is right here. There we go. Now we got everyone out. Your comrades are assembled together at last. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in the earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Wait, did you took our weapons? Oh, no. One worthy of she who the Ronkons extolled must be strong in the mind and body and soul. Okay. So a fight you're asking for, right? That's actually pretty cool right there. That's pretty cool. Alright. You know what? Screen it. Okay. Let's do it. Finally, this is what it was expecting to find in here in the ruins. Be careful, sisters. Holding nothing back. Failure is this test. Quickly fan out before it does strike. Uh-oh, stack.
I will not hold back.
Let's do it. Sights on your Stola. Hurry, we must protect her. Okay.
Here I come.
Victory, a bag sacrifice, but which of you would pay the price? Oh, it took me. Harry, we must save him. Okay. Nice. Okay, I got it. Yeah, there we go. I was like, all these puzzles and stuff, and I'm like, oh, let's do this. A fight. But I did like the puzzles. That was actually kind of different. And it was pretty cool. Oh, shit. Oh, you stole it. You really got wrecked there. You may think you have won, but we have only just begun. Okay. What are you gonna do now? Poison! Gather around me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Reinforcements. Leave them to me. Alright. I'm still gonna try to attract them in some type of way. You mustn't waste time with these slime. Focus on the Guardian. Alright. Show them all. Okay. almost there. There's so much here. Come on, we can finish them. Yeah. Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open. Thus, I concede defeat. Nice. Great job, everybody. Not wholly unexpected, but an exhausting ordeal nevertheless. And we made it back. That was an interesting experience.
'Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Right.
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Look at her. This girl, she's like, whatever, we made it out alive. And she had the nerve to have that little smirk on her
He
face.
who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Okay, so who's this hero? It looks like a bunny person.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
Interesting.
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might.
Interesting.
Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel?
Right, it does.
Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot? The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
I like the more subtle one.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently.
Yeah, makes sense.
We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Very interesting. More lore dumping on us. Okay. By your pensive expression, I take it that the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding and thus arm you for what it is to come. Before you leave, however, I will speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiona and her exploits have been told countless times over the centuries. Yet as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we were here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, and the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it is too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. I appreciate that, Elmet. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought, so long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you have done for Norvant. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful of all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Ratika and the ruins of Branka. I pray your safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. Oh, thank you. Kind of surprising because you ladies usually cut off a lot of the man bunnies, but okay. Yustola, an old friend. Although we learned naught of the Asians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I will attend to Slitherbro. Might I trouble you to come with me? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runner. Alright, see you ladies later. It was nice seeing you again. Ronan appears to be be in characteristically high spirits. Yeah, I'm sure he's there for a reason. San, is it good to see you? You arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runer, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It will take only a minute. Daggone, man, you are extremely desperate. My apologies, San. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed, but perhaps only for a bit. If you assist me with my work, I say work, but it's rather more of a chore, I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. If you would be so kind as to go and fetch my broom from Askir, we might finish before Runner is done cooking. Oh, she's trying to avoid him. Or wait, no. Maybe she's not trying to avoid him. Maybe she's like, well, maybe, you know, by the time he's done cooking or whatever, we can eat and then go. I don't know. I'm here to pick up a broom. A broom from Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have a need of such a thing, but here you are. It is an old but sturdy and sure suffice. Alright, thank you. I trust Asger was able to find a broom for us? Yep, right here. Well worn, good. This will prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I rather well for not having a broom thus far. You've done rather well without a broom. Looking around at your room. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a variable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it is time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. Are you gonna enchant it? She's definitely gonna enchant it like Master Matoya. You didn't honestly think I would do the same old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather, it will be. Ahem. Time to rise, time to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. Oh wow, it transformed. Can I have that? In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. He's even playing her little theme song. In future, I may need you to remind me of the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I would dearly miss this place, these people. Oh, Runer. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. The broom just sweeping right there. Sweet, sweet, sweet! This is awkward. He's over here like... Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything's fine. I assure you. It has been a long day, is all. I see. I know there's more. You're Stroller, thank goodness you're still here. Oh, Alphino, Alizé, and Urianger. And Runer is like, Alphino? I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I've lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every in Norvant, and his quest to spread the truth of the word of the warriors of light and the flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. He's taking advantage of the situation. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But why? Why so many people? But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Assi employee, yes? They've commandeered corpse before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is all likely Slitherborough. Alize, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Holrick and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest, so I believe we were able to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Albert would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believed one may lurk beneath the boughs of Woven Oath. Then that is where we will start our search. Wow, they even went to the empty? Interesting. Master Matoya. A warm bowl of stew will be waiting your return. I look forward to it. I think you mean like a big warm hug. No. Alright, let's go. Oh, Reen's here. And Thancred. I was not expecting them to. I can sense no other Sin Eater in the area. I hope this means Arbor will be coming this way soon. Interesting. They already took him down.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
Dang, you two been kicking a lot of butt.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Yeah, we got everyone here again.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Sorry, man. I had suspicions.
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Extend a friendly fist. Ask whether he wishes Saito were here. I'll save this one.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Yeah, Arbor wouldn't abandon him like that. Indeed, Arbor. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. Oh, I really like this one.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely.
They're gonna, dude. Now you're gonna talk down on him?
That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any.
At least Emmett tried to make some type of common ground, but you ain't even trying, dude.
I have my duty.
Wait!
Oh, dang, we just gonna let him go like that? But then again, what are we gonna do, though? I feel like he's gonna be a problem.
We have confirmed the identity of our foe, at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
Right.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
Ah, that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. If there is aught to be learned, I want to know. For what of a better option? As long as you don't make me do any more chores. Yeah, sure, I want to know more.
A man after my own heart.
Maybe.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Well, let's get going. Yeah, let's see what they got to say. Disdain and for what is that? Forbication. What is thy true design emissary? Thinker told me what La Habrea did to him. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. Yeah, that's true. I hate to leave him like that. Gods, they can't even let a man rest in peace. Right. Am I the only one who sees the irony in Arbert's calling us puppets? With that I have found the words of the denying Elidibus. We are so much more than he believes us to be yet. Okay. Yostola? Lead the way. Alvino has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to Udiandu. We should speak to Toz first. A chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. The last time we were here, the Ondo sent us to slay a massive creature as large as Leviathan, twice as angry, and yes, of course, it was only half as large. Mayhap we shall find the secrets we seek in these depths, should their keepers consent to the aids of us. I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit the Tempest again. It's so lovely here, like a different world entirely. Perhaps we might look into the Pozan while we're in the area. Okay. Don't be shy now. I'm not, just talking to everybody. This place feels much less ominous than the first time we were here. And again, we did have a shadow of your impending death hanging over us. Yeah. Okay, I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us? Yeah. So we need a way into your next dungeon, maybe? Because I have a feeling it might be a dungeon. Ruins, which your kind have yet to explore, I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have privileged our stores of morel liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Andu, if I call. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, and when they prey upon your kind, but do not be fooled. They care not who they harm, would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the liver for you. It seems a fitting payment for the vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. One good turn and all that. We certainly can't leave them like this. Could we not simply hum rules ourselves? I'll go with the first one. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the store as it is, then. Or is that restocking? Whatever. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flanders floor, but be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. No worries. Then we will have to care not to draw their attention, shall we? Nervous? Me? Not at all. It's a bit dark though, isn't it? Definitely not haunted though. Certainly not. There's not much of a threat one-on-one, but Toz Al was right about their numbers. If we fight them all, we'll be here at fortnight. If I were a bandit leader, I'd surely keep my spoils deep within my stronghold. Yeah? This is definitely a rave cave. Like, look at this. It's all blue lights everywhere. Rave cave. These aren't the livers, but they're certainly stolen from somewhere. Unless wheat has started growing on the seafloor since I last checked. It is quite interesting seeing wheat here. Oh, no fair. I can't even go up there. Reen scaled the wall with remarkable swiftness. Thancred taught her well. Oh man, I can't even get up there because I can't fly. That's because, like, I haven't even unlocked flight. Thank goodness they didn't set it up to where I had to fly up there. Are those them? Seems like it. Perhaps you deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Caucasian storehouses as well as those of Yondu. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can't discuss this after we see the liver safely back to Tolos. Oh, it wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Yeah, true. Let's get out of this rave cave. I am relieved to see you unspared. Yeah, and here's your liver. There you go. Thank you. Our precious livers. I knew you would not fail. Let me put it right back in me. Okay. We also found all manner of foodstuff from Colossia in the Flanders floor. Tell me, Tullus Arth, or I think that's how you say his name, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thieves from the Caucasian warehouses. The perpetrators entered in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Umarian army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. perhaps the reason they have struggled is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question then is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to Benthos' plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and the hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Yeah, that's true. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die of his cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we to travel illuminating land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes, once you have reached its depths, go deeper still. You will see the monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to say to us now to the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers. Those who seek to use their magnificent creations with veiled purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. Okay. If what we seek lies deeper still, beyond Amarat, I will call upon the assistance of another. Though our course had been decided to pursue it, we must need beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Solon that we might seek an audience with him once more. Okay, let's do it. Interesting. I wasn't thinking we were going to bring him back again. Yeah. Oh, they're just waving to each other. I wonder what we're going to be doing with Bismarck here. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Kin. I myself shall proceed on foot. You've perfected your technique then. Oh, you can swim now. Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and proveth perches fragile yet true. Watch closely. He's gonna walk on water or something? Oh, I certainly shall. Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm definitely watching this. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, so it'd be a pity if you drown, truly. Oh boy. Oh hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Reen. Alright, let's see this. Put on a show for us, Urianger. Okay then. He's done it. Incredible. How long is he gonna be able to hold it? Whoa, what's happening? Yurianje, are we gonna go in there? For the love of... Thancred. What happened? My apologies. The technique requires the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Thoth, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I love how Thancred was just like, for the love of, oh my god! He just went right into the water to go save him. That was a great part. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Oh. Oh, I think I know what's going on now. Thancred. They're becoming weak in their physical bodies. It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell, though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative, a wonderful little invention I'm certain you'll agree. A boat. Yeah. The most simplest thing that we all could use. A boat. That was a really funny scene. Do you think those two are really alright? Perhaps we should take a moment to rest. Yeah, maybe. Before you make some gulp about age catching up with me, you better be out of your breath too. If you had to drag Yurianje out of the sea without so much as a warm-up, Thancred. What sort of dealings with the froth, I wonder? I guess we'll probably find out, maybe? I must admit, I've been keen to attempting walking on water myself, though I know what Alize would say. Yeah, just learn to swim. I'll stick to swimming, thank you very much. Oh, Alize, that's why I love you, girl. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than my experimental magic. Dude, it's been raining way too much here. You speak with the voice of the king. Little neighbors, I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths of serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. Did you brush his teeth last time? So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck had asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, I would avail me not. Oh, for the heaven's sake. Is that all? Sin and I are more than capable of that. With the cogent blessing, we'll have done with it in moments. And better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you the left. Now go. Alright, Alizé, let's do it, okay? And she just dipped Iggy Small. You hear the water just like an Olympic diver. I am in your debt. No worries, Oriange. Alright. I want to hear what everyone says after that. Psst, I think Thancred's embarrassed. Yes, I am perfectly well recovered, thank you. It's a minor miracle that we accomplished anything at all, wouldn't you say? Yeah, our group is interesting. My apologies, this venture had not proceeded as smoothly as I had hoped. None of us is much of a match for Alizé when she's like this. Aside from your solo, perhaps. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's get to diving. I want to hear what Alizé got to say. Well, that was disgusting. I pray we'll not be required to attend any other matters of personal hygiene. I can understand. The power of breath underwater seems most convenient. Mayhap the Kojin might be persuaded to grant me it when we return to the source. I can swim after all. Would you please keep an eye on Thancred and Urianger? I'm still not convinced they're alright. I take it you're finished? Apologies for sitting this one out, but it did seem more appropriate for those of you with the Kojin's blessing to handle it. Yeah, it does make sense. Thine efforts are most sincere appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Alright, let's go. We have cleaned your bellies. Now let's get going. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember, a long time ago, another did this favor for me. Was it Albert and his friends? After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Kin was his name. Oh. When I grew itchy, I stirred. But he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water, and he helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is, but I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly, and I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak, and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I will gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it's time I grant you your request. But first, I will take the flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you stuck by arid debris. I take it went well? So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague, mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bid us wait for him on the shore of Colossia. That's all? I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed, there was, but it had no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you unknown. Alizé doesn't seem very pleased with that. Fine, later, then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite for Urianger and Thancred in particular? I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me. Oh, okay, Reen. Oh, alright, if you insist. You too, Sand. You've been running yourself a rage. Yes, ma'am. But I feel fine. I'll say yes, ma'am. I like that. Yes, ma'am. In that case, I'll leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Split Hole anew. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she stuck a nerve, she remembers. But a god, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Solon that's better for it than most. Come with me, alright? Yeah, have y'all... Wait, hold on. Have y'all met? Alright, I'm done. With age cometh wisdom, or so I pray. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want an elderly niece to give out. I kind of like this. I don't think we ever have moments like this with these three characters. To hear her speak, you would think I'm on the deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind of you. Yeah, the open water and all that. Pretty cool. And if the ambience of Angulars is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! Uh-oh. It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium, barely escaped with our lives. With my life. I suppose we might have predicted this. Yeah. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. Right, I remember that. I doubt their trouble is over much. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Alright, Thancred. Oh. Oh! Dealer. These two have matters well in hand, by the looks of it. Was not expecting to run into you guys. I will not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Well, hi there. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived the poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognized your companion. Ah, yes, from an infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch. Did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty, but as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see? That's admirable. There are a few so devoted to their duty in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Very good, Mr. Yeah, I'll say the first one. Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir? I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvant. What we really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then it'll be what we could do. It's getting late for me. Interesting that we keep on running into them too. Well, future heroes of the forest, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. I can definitely see it. They want not for spirit, just but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it's availeth us not to fret in the idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elizabeth's schemes to light. Excuse me, I keep burping, dude. Oh, that was a little erupted. Okay. Which one I said? Oh yeah, the direct. It pains me to think that men with such pure intent are being made to serve Asian's ends. However, directly, but they write the people's needs heroes. Okay, beneath the surface. Alright, we're finally gonna get to this dungeon. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. I doubt further compilation of Elizabeth's and machinations will be conductive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hole now. Yeah, true. Let's get going. What's keeping him in Bismarck? Surely it doesn't take this long to shake off a few loose stones. You arrived rather early. Are you certain you did as you were told? We rested, didn't we, Sam? Yeah, sure. So much of a respite. Did you actually enjoy half of a moment? Yeah. Perhaps we ought to have clarified what Bismarck meant by a short while. To his mind, our lives might be a blink of an eye. Yeah, come to think of it. All are present. Now we need but await Bismarck coming. Let's hope he comes soon. And this rain stopped raining. Oh my gosh, it's raining too much. Up. It is time. Pray. Make ready. Oh. Okay, it just randomly did that. I thought we'll have like another cutscene or something. Okay, small talk. Unlike Almarat, the ruins which we now seek are no illusions. There is no knowing what await below. Okay. We must hope that whatever slumbers in the depths will help to shed some light upon Elizabeth's recent activities. I like to think my skills have improved in some small way since the last time we fought together. I won't let you down. Yeah, okay. What are we waiting for? Okay, thank God. Calm down, girl. We'll get going. Whether or not we find the knowledge we seek, we have a duty to stem the Benthos' aggression. Yulmore has only just begun to rebuild. That's true. I'm sorry, Thancred, I'm all in your face. We can't be certain that the Benthos are all we find down there. Stay alert. It's true. Alright, you Alizé, since you're ready to go, let's get going. Let's form our party. Let's get Yuri on, Jay.
Not yet sealed.
And let's get... I think last time I had... Yeah, let's keep it like this. Let's do it. And the whale wails. Animus Andir Norvant. Are we starting on Bismarck? Yep, we are. Alright, let's do this. Mayhap Bismarck, with whom I ought have bargained. For heaven's sake. These are poor neighbors indeed. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Interesting how we're starting out. This song, interesting, huh? It's one thing that I forgot, that whenever you use an AI companions, it's definitely going to take a long time to finish it. Oh wow, Stingray coming in. Oh, get out of there. It might be better if I attack individually. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Didn't do that on time. Alright, let's get him. Nice. Alright, what's next? The time has come to part with these interloops. Such ease of motion despite his size. It's truly a wonder. Oh! And he's just... The walls fall. We must hurry. You gonna be good, Bismarck? Oh, goodness. The force of it was nigh overwhelming. We were fortunate, but what was all this? What the heck is that? Oh, wow. That's a really weird looking enemy. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. I don't even got my... My bad. Yeah, alright, and we're almost done. Whew. What's next? Is the whole dungeon like this? Because if it is, that's actually pretty cool. Tiresome creatures. I actually kind of like it that the dungeon's like this. This is different. I was not expecting this. Oh, nope, didn't make that. It certainly is very unique having like the dungeons like this, because I feel like a lot of Shadowbringers dungeons has been some of the best dungeons I've seen in this game so far. And it's really good. They've really stepped up their game ever since The Realm Reborn. There we go, he's down. What's next, Bismarck? There it lies. I give you my breath. Huh. Nice. Your wish is granted. Go, little wanderers. The Garden of Recollection. Our deepest gratitude. Great one. Thank you, Bismarck. Aw. Reen. We are fated to happen upon strange abominations, apparently. Never have I seen the like. Yeah, it kind of looks weird. Oh, his face. Oh gosh. That's a very creepy looking face. What the heck is going on? Oh, wait. Yo, that is an interesting mechanic. I don't know how I feel about that. We better kill him quick. Oh, we got ads. Oh, shoot. Line up, everyone. Oh my gosh. This whole entire area is filled up. Okay, we just gotta hold our ground. And we'll be fine. Unknown, and I'm doing very little damage on him. Oh no, let's try to finish this one off. Defense on everybody. Because this one's about almost done. So why not just go ahead and try to finish it off? Oh gosh, this thing again. Hey, we got it before he was even able to finish. Nice. Wait, what'd he say? Some manner of harrowing, perhaps. My similar creatures dwell beneath the seas of the source. I sure hope not. I'll take those. Whoa. It's unmistakably of the ancient designs. It actually looks pretty cool. You know, let's try to pull a little bit more. Stick with me, guys. Yurianda is pretty good at keeping up. Oh, where are they at? Oh, they're right there. No, get over here. You fight me. Yeah, let's stay right here. Take them all right here. Yeah, Rain just went right for them. Nice. Alright. Yeah, this place looks really cool looking. Like, it really is just the city, but underwater and in ruins. And that's what makes it really cool here. Alright, let's take these guys with us. Come on, we got this. Oh, I kind of did set myself up right there. Alright, last one. Man, that was a whole lot going on there. I pulled every single one of those dice. Alright, looks like we're actually going to go inside here too. And man, look at this. I think this is supposed to be the Capitol building too. Man. It's an interesting kind of, like, cool looking. Visions of the Ill attend to us now. In channeling out ether through the crystal, I think we have passed the point of theory. Well, let's do it. Look at this guy. I shall protect thee. What the heck is this? Okay. I don't know what I did wrong there. That was weird. I didn't understand. That was kind of weird. He's kicking my butt. Okay, here it goes again. I'm gonna follow what they do. Okay, everyone still got hit. What the heck? I don't think I understand that mechanic. Yeah, I definitely don't understand what I was supposed to do right there. It had like an axe and a sword somewhere, but it was red and blue. And I was thinking, okay, maybe the blue ones tank. I don't know. There's so many things that could even mean, dude. And you know, I try to follow the NPCs, but Alright, round 2. See, that time I didn't take any damage. But that's how I did it last time. I don't know, dude. Of course I got hit. I had very little time to get out of there. That feels like overkill right here. You gonna have a stack and have to worry about these things?
I will not hold back.
Oh, come on. I had no time on that. I probably had to run. But still, like, come on, dude. You gotta give me some time. Especially if it takes a wide area. Like, that takes a wide area. Give me no time. Thank goodness, he's finally down. Impressive concept to be certain. I guess you could say that. We might learn much, but if more such crystals are to be found within. That was kind of an annoying mechanic. But look at this place. Why this could take a lifetime to study. Well, you stole it, you better get started. Dang, this place looks really cool. Oh. Come with me. Well, let's just take him out right here. Finally made it out of all that. That was a lot right there. Whew. Whoa, look at this place. Wait, that looks like Orosite. All of those look like Orosite. Interesting. Oh, and this is the boss. Oh, Ninja Turtle. Look at... Okay, this guy... He's got boobs. Merciless Metrart. Roxdeem, I guess? You just... slapping the stick? Okay. Wow, okay. And this is an interesting arena to fight. Yonder queen standeth as more than a symbol to her soldiers. Have caution. Okay. Well, let's do it. Your kind has never given of its treasures willingly. Your lives will be no different. Okay. We shall see about that. Oh my gosh, you see that damage? Oh, deck on it. Bad timing. You know nothing of the deaths, nothing. Okay, we shall see about that. Okay. Interesting boss fight. I'm gonna need you to come out here a little further, buddy. Yeah, thank you. Okay, there we go. That's a good spot. Oh wait, why is everyone... I saw that everyone was like standing near these little water holes. So I was like, wait, what's going on? Okay. Oh, run, 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 run. There we go. Watch him move again. I knew he would move again. Salted Earth is probably not doing me any good right now. Okay, I thought maybe I need to block that. Okay. What is the meaning of this? It won't end like this. Oh, Yorianje. It's definitely keeping me on my feet. Alright, I think I'm beginning to understand the mechanics of this one. This one's actually pretty easy. Not as hard. Oh, run, 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 run. As I didn't even make that, but whatever. I think I'm actually getting the control of this one. This one's not too bad. We're almost about done with him. He's gonna be there for a bit, so we might as well pop that right there on you. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Whew. That was a pretty easy once you figured it out. That boss. But that was actually a pretty cool dungeon too. I enjoyed that dungeon. That was interesting. We immediately turned attention to the investigation. Boone find us sanctum intact. That was all of them, every one last one of them, or the cards. There would be more by now. Come now, shall we? She was minuscule. The remaining Benthos may struggle with birth of their leader. Okay.
This structure must have served an important function.
Right.
And here are yet more crystals.
It reminds me a lot of Orosite.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
It's the people of Amarat. I wonder why they're here. Thank you all for joining us at Endir and these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark have we been granted a reprieve, yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whether tend your thoughts, Vinette, where you lead, we will follow. Vinette? I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
Venar, yeah.
For a certainty, Emet-Selch never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Okay. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
Why does that name kind of sound familiar? I don't know, it kind of does.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image?
No, it just kind of happened. I wonder if those things in the ceiling are Orosite. That's really drawing my attention. Oh, yeah, it was that thing.
The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Vana, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner if it were any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause, far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiac. If Heidelin is to stand a chance at opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you'll be surely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? Oh. They mentioned Elidibus. Interesting. And that's it?
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiac's heart?
Right.
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Wait, so if Elidibus sacrificed his heart to become Zodiac, then how is he still able to go around as an Ascian? Like, yeah, like I'm really I'm really curious as to how Elidibus is able to still be an Ascian and get around, and Zodiac has been summoned. Like, how is Zodiac around here and all that? And Vana is supposed to take the shape of Heidelin? Or the form of Heidelin? I had always assumed Elidibus to be of the same ilk as La Habrea in Emmett Selk, but if the real Elidibus sacrificed himself before the Sundering, it makes no sense. That is facility shared in intimate ties with the Academia. Endear may readily be discerned from the common element in their names. Based on my observation, just like that the forms of house here were conveyed unto Academia only when required, and thence returned for safekeeping. Yet such predatory minutes... Dude, Uriange, your language, man, are the largely academic interests. I concede. 'Tis unto the parties which did frequent these intentions that our thoughts should rightfully turn. Specifically, the followers of Vana and the Convocation of 14, to say naught of the matters of Elidibus. Every time I try to read Uriange's dialogue, I always struggle, because it's so much, like, words of other things being mixed together. Okay. Do you think we might be able to activate the device again? I should like to hear how those discussions ended. And there I was thinking Immortal was bad. Would someone explain to me how we're meant to kill a being who doesn't technically exist? Right, like, that's one thing that's curious right there is the fact that Elidibus sacrificed himself for Zodiac, but we are going after Elidibus right now. Are you saying the Ascian that we're going after is actually Zodiac in disguise? That's kind of what I'm getting right here, right now. Like, Zodiac is going around acting like he is Elidibus, unless they are two people who become one, and Elidibus is like taking the power of Zodiac and going around doing a bunch of things while Zodiac is kind of like assisting him or something. I don't know. I have several different theories and all that, but let's just keep going. The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal atonement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what records it contains. Okay. It's not working. No response. Confound it. I figured it probably wouldn't do it anymore. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceivable glow. That it no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Why don't you say it just doesn't have no power, Urianger? Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it's unfortunate that it functioned at all. Yeah, that's true. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we answered, right? The white-robed emissary had ever named himself Elidibus, yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This called to mind a truth that Emmett Selk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. That is right. Rather, they are titles of office offered to the individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Right. Okay, so if we try to take that into consideration, somebody else took up the name Elidibus, and who we are actually going after is somebody else. Like Emmett Selk was actually Hades. So, who is Elidibus? Is it really Zodiark or someone else? I highly doubt it's Zodiark. I'm thinking it's probably someone else. Perchance Elidibus at Zodiark's heart, and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one of the same, but predecessor and successor. Right, that's what I'm thinking. It's possible, if the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of this sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of the etherology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there exists a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. While thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. I agree, let's do it. Alright, Yestola, be careful and good luck. Okay. Does she really not mind working alone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's fine. Hopefully this will make the Benthos think twice before raiding the swords of their fellow Ondu again. Yeah, hopefully so. Answers never did come to us tied neatly with a bow. We'll get the bottom of things eventually. Yeah, I think so, we'll. While it is true our findings have raised more questions than they have answered, it is not impossible that Yestola will gain access to the additional records, and if nothing else, we have spread Yulmore from invasion. That is true. Echoes of the Fallen Star. Urianger presumably has some idea of as to what you might usually be doing while Yestola pursues her investigation. Can we but uncover Elidibus' true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Yestola must needs to be offered as much time as she do require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes, speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the XIV for news of his progress of the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, just as they are. Alright, well, let's do it. Is there something else going on? Oh, it just took us right there. Okay. I thought something else was going on. Oh, something is going on here.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem.
I figured.
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so.
Oh. Everybody wants to go on an adventure because they want to become warriors of light. So nobody wants to do their duties. I see.
In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time. But a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found.
Right.
As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
Right.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
People, chocobos, you name it. Well, yes. But there's still so much more. Yeah, I'm gonna go with well, yes. And there's still so much more. Well, yeah, I helped tons of people, but, you know, these things still have some obligations.
We're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help.
Right. But your city also still needs you.
If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
Man, the blank expression that I have on my face. That's exactly how I feel right now, though. I don't know what to say to that.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken.
Right.
They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Thunderstorm? Or something else? Whoa. Those are some very detailed clouds. Is it getting ready to rain again? It's been raining this whole entire episode.
What's happening to the sky?
Yo! Whoa, hold on! Wait! Fires from the sky like the final day.
By the 12.
What is going on?
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
Oh no.
You and all. And why does it feel like it's inside my head? Hear, feel, think.
The first few words in the entire game.
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light.
Oh no. Elidibus. Or Zodiark?
You're back!
Was someone... No! Someone trying to take the Elidibus name. But who is this guy? Oh boy, things are getting real. What the heck? What? It's normal now.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power.
Wait!
Welcome to the fold.
Wait, hold on. When we went to the Ronka ruins, and we saw the Beast Bunny girl, and it said in the description that after the star shower, the sky of fire or whatever it was called or something, people started to hear the echo. And we were concluding that that same situation could happen to the Scions, of course. Certain Scions, like Memphilia, me, and Krill. Could this same situation be going on with these people here? Oh, snap, dude. Hold on. But wait. Isn't that was that an illusion or... Oh, man. I feel like there was an illusion or something. That's gotta be an illusion. What the heck is going on, dude?
I'm a warrior of light. I've been chosen?
Oh, no.
Can it be?
Me, the hero.
Oh, no. Daggone it. We need to stop him.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your
I knew it!
souls.
It was a freaking illusion. I knew it. So he's trying to lie to them and make them think they're heroes. Oh,
That which
man.
you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto.
Right.
Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light.
No, you stole that, man.
And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
And we're just gonna let him go again. What are we gonna do, dude? This place has become a mess. Oh my gosh, everyone... It did remind me of it. Amarant, I mean. All the fear and the sadness. Unsettling though this is, I am certain our friends in the guard will use the echo well. Or with good intentions, at least. Yeah, I definitely think so. And there he goes again. Though I don't suppose he would have given us an honest answer about his history had he stayed. Yeah, he wouldn't. Though I like not what is portained, having been treated so ambiguous a demonstration, I cannot well conclude aught but that star showers are indeed instrumental in awakening the echo. Yet we need not attribute such condurance to all the Elidibus hath claimed, that he too seeketh his star's salvation for one. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. Right. Alright folks, what we're gonna do. He is gone then? I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider or at least delay their departure. But as many are deaf to my entreaties, a young tailor and Vanyard among them, I'm sorry to say, they have quit the guard. I freaking knew them two would take off. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. Yeah, they had great intentions, but I have a bad feeling something's going to happen to the two of them. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo. And it's not as if they haven't shown the requiescent spirit. I quite agree, though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken. The men and women in those footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light, Arbit, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Emerald launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I say. If I recall correctly, Raban took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. Yeah, that's right. I think that's a comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonnert, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. Yeah, sure, I'll go encourage them. If thou art willing, I pray thee go, thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at ominous to us. Okay. I am a warrior of light, they said. I'm gonna see what he says real quick. We're in Amareg. I mean, you know, around? Oh, they're all dressed up for adventure too. You again? I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. He didn't sound so enthusiastic to see me. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs to doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Alright, good luck to the both of you. Stay safe and all that. Strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there. I kind of like both of them, but let's go with this one. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. And there they go. You caused quite a stir when you set forth as a flame general newly anointed in envoy, you know. Mephilia was delighted. The world is ever in need of heroes, she said. Yeah, I remember that day. I take it they were suitably inspired. Oh, definitely. This land is our home, and it is we who must protect it. And even if he didn't believe our word he was saying, and it's all part of some terrible scheme, it's hard not to take his message to heart. I guess you could say that. Honestly, don't listen to all this prattle about the life-changing importance of your words to impressionable young heroes. You could nod mutely in their general direction and they'll still be inspired. I mean, I guess, yeah. Thou art returned in a most opportune time. We have but this moment to conclude our account of all that came past in the deep. I was deeply immersed in my research. I entirely failed to notice this star shower. Bugger. Okay, I think it's fine that you didn't. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed. However, while your findings in Animate Mrs. Ander do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of an investigation. For which reason we must need trust to Ystola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the ancient devices to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the effort. The attempt. Then I'll come with you, safely in numbers. In combat, perhaps. But where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I tend to vanish from moons on Earth, on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Oh yeah, the empty. Alright, then I look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elizabeth to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, XR, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course, we are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference, and I believe nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials and transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time, yet we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstaining efforts, thou needest not labor to the exclusive of all else. If it would serve to enlighten thou burden, however little, I should gladly offer my assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I could do, even if it's just guard duty. Alright, looks like everyone's got their roles. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some news crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your service will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pedux. Or Dependence. Alright. Let me see what they got to say real quick. Wanting a connection to the source. Problem we must attend to the both and risk solving neither. One of these methods will work, it must. Of course, I don't wish to worry Lena. She has more than enough to worry about already, but I swore that I would return you all home. Alright, fine. I will henceforth endeavor to take breaks when appropriate, while Lena is watching. I will accompany my brother and make sure he doesn't get carried away. You will do as you told and get some rest, both of you. Oh, the Exarch as well. Honestly, he's a danger to himself. If I were Lena, I think I would have hit him over the head with a blunt object by now. At least then he'll lie down. Oh gosh. There's still so much to be done, and so little I can do to help. But you can count on me to play my part in the empty. Ought we to inform the citizens of the Star Shower was an illusion? Do you think they might sleep better for the knowledge that no damage was done? There's sure as to be no shortage of potential heroes upon whose good nature Elidibus will try to prevail. The trick will be anticipating which settlement he'll direct his attention towards next. Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. A pleasure as always, Master in Tokyo. I am relieved to see that you were unharmed in the earlier commotion, though if I may, you do look somewhat worried. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Yes, please. Very good. Do let me know if there is anything you require. Thank you. You know, I just thought about it. Echoes of the Fallen Star actually makes sense for the title now, after seeing these scenes. And there I am, trying to sleep. I think I hear something outside again. Or it could be just the wind. Oh yeah, no, Arbert. He usually is here. We could talk. Mhm. Master in Tokyo, it's Gillard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. Oh, yeah. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Oh. Well met, Sinner. Was not expecting you to come here. I was looking forward to a welcome respite here in the Crystarium, but the mood here is not exactly conducive to relaxation, as I'm sure you've noticed. I wager you know more about what's going on than anyone else in this city. Care to share? There's this guy, Elidibus. He's calling himself the Warrior of Light, making people have the echo, and stirring up a lot of problems. I can't say that I envy you, your prey. Dark work, this twisting of the Warrior of Light legacy, reminds me of what became of the old Daikin sign, though its Nassian of yours is a fair bit of more chatty. Yeah. I'm tempted to silence him myself. Brandon made his mistakes. I'm sure they all did. But the past is the past. They've earned their rest. I'm not about to let him sully Arbert's good name. I'll see that they have their peace. I'll go with the first one. What? You want me to leave it to you? Right. I'm not the only one carrying all that weight. Very well, but only because you asked. Remember, if you ever need me, just say the word. I'll be there. I wonder what happened if you had the other guys to come. Because I only had 2 of them completed. Is it always the first one you do? Or the first one you completed? Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's Ambiculus? Oh, they're trying to figure out the aura site.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
Perhaps a brief respite? It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Who's this? Xenos? What the heck? And look at his outfit. It actually looks kind of cool. But, whoa. What's he doing here? Is he like trying to get the history of the Ascians himself as well? It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here.
The dream again.
Oh, he's dreaming of it. Oh, dude, he actually looks pretty cool. Meanwhile, in the source. Oh, there goes that cloaked guy again.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
Wait, isn't this the room with the Ultima weapon?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
Wait. What if the guy that's trying to be Elidibus is like a successor, and he's just using his name, and this is actually Elidibus? Or this is actually Zodiark? That's just my current theory right now.
The final days.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
I'm really curious to know who that guy is. Oh, Echoes of the Fallen Star completed now. Is that it? Wow. In the Name of the Light is the next one. I think that's pretty much the end of 5.2. Yep, that's the end of 5.2, so 5.3 is right after that. Wow. Okay. Well, hold on now. Man, I gotta say, I'm definitely enjoyed 5.2. That was pretty awesome. Just to seeing that and seeing how things are unfolding and like just so many more like mysteries and stuff are just being discovered right now. And oh boy, it's really picking up, dude. Like Shadowbringers definitely has been a great ride. I definitely gotta say that. But thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next one. This has been a great ride. It's been a long one too, and I think this is probably the longest one as the last time. I'm gonna try to put it as small as I can. Hopefully, whatever it comes out to be, you guys enjoyed it and all that. But other than that, hopefully y'all have a good one. Stay optimistic, keep it real, and I shall see you all in the next one. Peace out now.